And the players getting themselves into game mode with the tip-off just moments away. Welcome, everyone, to a brand new season of NBA basketball. I'm sure you're as excited as all of us are here at 2K Sports as we get ready to start the season in style. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony as well as Brett Berry. And we'll be catching up a bit from the sideline with David Aldridge on Saturday and then on Monday. Now let's take a look at the Sonics opening lineup. Junior's out there with the great, and it's Clutch. Then it's Chandler. And it's baddest one in at power forward. Get out there with Johnson. And it's Big Daddy. Then there's Champ. And it's Mercer in at the 5, roaming the paint. Here on opening day. And what a great day it is. Greg, what are these players feeling as they tip off this new season?
It is always exciting to start a new season. Players are just filled with hope and optimism, especially after putting in all that off-season work.
Here's Keeling after the basket by Seattle. Over Chandler. And it's Keeling missing. Over to the left wing. Here's baddest one. Lets the three fly. Keeling with the rebound. First quarter of play, 1 minute played. Pass to Redhot. Johnson in the corner. 6 to shoot. Here's Keeling. The three-pointer, no good.
Boy, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Into the lane. Jemison. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
This is his first chance at the line tonight. Free throw good, Junior. And both free throws good for Junior.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for one.
When the player gets a feel for that floater, it can really make things tough on defenders. You're just not sure how to guard them and where your point of commitment is.
Here's the great. And it's blocked. And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. For Seattle, they've gone 1 of 3 for the field to start this one so far. Shot from 12. And he hits the jump shot.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Here's the kid. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Ball stolen. Here's Lowe. Now that's how to finish the break. Throw down with force.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
Seattle leading by 5. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Rain Man. That's his first foul.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Wade, he's checked in for Knox.
Number 14, Connor Wade.
Here's the great. Chandler kicks to Junior. Pass Pass to the great. Here's baddest one. 5 on the clock.
2 outs remaining in the first. 2
Shoots. That shot missing. 1:53 left to play in the first. Johnson for 3. Misses that one. He's 0 for 1 from the floor. The Supersonics have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Some nice ball movement here by Seattle. Pass to baddest one. Takes a big high bounce and goes in.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Cunningham is checked in for Johnson. And while we've got this moment here, now let's take a look at last season's leaders in converting turnovers into points.
Yeah, I mean, the best in the league at forcing those miscues and then capitalizing at the other end. Their defense led to their offense.
The kid gets the bucket.
And he's not going to miss many of those, especially that wide open.
Well, he's automatic from the mid-range, and the defense knows that. It's a mistake to give up a shot like that.
Now here's Patterson. Pass to Terry. Here's the great. Back to Terry. And it's Wade with the rebound.
And when he's this close, he's got to make it. The defense was pretty good, but just shouldn't miss that.
Here's Keeling. Can't get it to fall.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
Cunningham for 3. Terry grabs the board. Seattle leading by 5. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Here's Lowe, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Second personal foul, third team foul.
The Supersonics shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
Baddest one's checked in for the Sonics. That one falls, so he hits both of them. In the early going here, pretty dreadful, 22%. Here's the kid. He has 5. Cunningham inside. Patterson defending. Cunningham gets the bucket.
All the way to the bucket. No resistance. Just swipe the candy from him.
Terry outside. Carries it from 3-point range. And he drains the 3, but let's see. They may need to review it. I'm not sure the ball was out of his hand in time. And it looks like they are going to review the play. The question, did he get
the previous play is under review.
Thinking maybe we don't need the replay in a situation like this. Still plenty of time left in this game, and really it's about getting the call.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And it looks like they got it right this time. No basket. The clock had expired while the ball was still in his hands.
Yeah, and even if they don't.
And that does it for the first quarter. Seattle ahead, up by 8. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And before we move on, guys, what do you think about what we've seen so far from the Supersonics?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
On the court for Seattle. Baddest one out there with Terry. Then there's the prodigy. Then there's Prez. And it's Mills in at the 2.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Here's Cunningham, and it's blocked. And they'll get another chance. Here's the kid. And a miss there on the triple.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
That's out of bounds. Seattle will retain possession. And we've got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. Shams, what's the story?
Thanks. Many consider this summer to be the most challenging field in the history of international basketball. Nevertheless, Team USA got it done in Paris. It's not getting any easier, but the star power of the U.S. men's team shined bright in the City of Lights. Guys, a classic ending for a stacked U.S. roster.
You're right. What a performance. Hey, Shams Charania with the report. Thanks, Shams.
Now, that play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
With the step back. Kicks it out to Terry. Back to Patterson. Terry with a screen on Johnson. 5 to shoot. Patterson can't get it to go. Gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Here's Keeling driving inside. And the call on the shot. It sends him to the line.
First team foul.
This is his first free throw of the game. The first free throw is good.
2 shots.
He's perfect from the line this time.
And it's been a really good day for him at the line. Some other bigs have well-documented problems on their free throws. He's not one of them.
Baddest one passes to Patterson. That one drops, and he's now 2 for 5.
This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
Aldridge, he's checked in for Big Daddy. Cunningham outside. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Rebound by the Sonics.
Yeah, and they're hoping for a better showing against this club this season. Last year they came out on the losing end.
Here's Baddest one. The rebound by Anderson. In just 29% in this game, they are not a pretty sight out there offensively. That's good, and the Supersonic lead is cut down now to just 4 in the basket from Cunningham.
That kind of looks like a predictable shot, one that they want. The defense has to prevent the ball from getting into that sweet spot.
Junior the pass to Prez. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Seattle shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. That free throw good for Prez. Some changes for Seattle. Chandler's checked in for Clutch, and the Great subbed in for Patterson. Both free throws good from Prez. Gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Johnson surveying the floor. Now here's Cunningham. He's guarded closely. Just 5 on the clock. It's tipped. And they get it back. Fades. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Clutch, he's checked in for baddest one.
Number 35, Marcus Lane.
1:51 left in the second quarter. And it's Prez, top of the key. Pass to the Great. Some nice ball movement here by Seattle. Here's Chandler. An easy 2 points on the layup. Chandler's got his second bucket tonight.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Johnson kicks to Sloan. On the wing, Johnson. Over Junior. Johnson can't get it to go. Sonics leading by 8. Here's Jemison. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. In just 29% in the second quarter, the offense is suffering. Sloan shot is off. The possibility here of pushing their lead to double digits.
And mentally, I think it makes this an even bigger edge.
And a wide open look for Cunningham. No good on the triple.
Maybe there are ways to contribute that don't involve shooting the basketball. That's the best way that maybe he can help them out in trying to win this game.
Here's Lowe. And off the fire, and in it goes. The Greats got the lead up to 10 now for the Sonics. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket. I mean, it's just fun to sit back and enjoy watching him operate. And that's what it looked like the D was doing as well. They're just sitting back and watching.
And he drives in. Junior the pass to Chandler. Now, Junior, covered by Cunningham. Pass to the Great. Money from the wing. The Greats got 4 points this quarter. And so it's Seattle going into the break with a 10-point lead. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting every shot going up. Back right after this.
Hey folks, 7 p.m. Eastern Time for tip-off.
I'm predicting a somewhat lopsided outcome, just saying.
And looking now at that first half, anything that could have gone wrong did go wrong for the home team. That is more than enough.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. It's been one outstanding game from the Great.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure Coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
They've got Knox. Johnson is out there with the kid. And it's Big Daddy. And it's Mercer in at the center, locking down the middle. Now here's Chandler. He's guarded closely. Pocket 6. Rebound by the kid. Been terribly up to this point, just 30%. Some ramshackle offense play there on the floor for Seattle. We've got Clutch. Chandler is out there with baddest one. And there's the Great. And it's Jemison in at the 2-guard spot. Pass to the Great. Here's baddest one. Here's Clutch. Hasn't made one yet. A shake. Chandler goes in. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. The Sonics have made all of their free throws so far tonight, going 6 for 6. Good on the second free throw. Well, they've got some work to do to cut into this lead.
And no need to get away from the game plan, though. There's plenty of time to get back in. That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They got to get a hand in the face.
Pass to Jemison. There's a good screen. Comes up empty down low. Johnson outside. 90 seconds now into the second half. Here's Keeling. Here's the kid. He's got 8. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Personal foul, first team foul.
First one falls for.
The line from your home team, Keeling, taking 2 shots.
Both shots good from the stripe. Sonics leading by 6. Here's the Great. He's got 10. Good on the bucket. The Great's got 12 points in the game.
All night they've asked him to shoulder the scoring load, and he is not disappointed.
2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Here's the kid. And it's Seattle with the rebound. Clutch has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And the basket by baddest one. And now it's a 10-point Seattle lead.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead. Calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Prez is checked in for Chandler. And the call will go against the Great. That's foul number 2 for him. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. The 3 from Johnson.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
Sonics leading by 10. Here's Jemison. And it's Seattle with another.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
This team did something at halftime, going from a mild-mannered half-court executing team to some heroic shooting in the second half.
From past the arc, and he's good on the 3-ball. And 11 points for the kid.
Just a great hustle play there. Energy and passion. This is what you play the game for.
Here's Lowe. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. Wade is checked in for Knox. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Some players, Brent, have claimed entertainment is emphasized over competition. What do you think?
Well, I think there's a great balance, and the league does a great job of promoting its stars. But at the end of the day, Kevin, trust me, guys who are out here have a love for the game, a passion for the competition, and that's what we want to see.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends. Steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode.
Sonics leading by 13. Here's Ullman. And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket. Baddest one's got 4 this quarter.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Here's the kid. He's got 11. Fires from 14. That misses off the backboard.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Pass to the Great. Misses the 3. Gone just 25% from the field here in the second half. They're 2 of 8. And it's Keeling missing.
And he has lost all confidence out there. Still not a single field goal made in the game.
Teammates right now covering up for the type of off performance he's having. In terms of scoring, this has not been his best night.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. 17 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's the Great. 14 points for him. Shot clock at 6. And he banks in the layup. The Great's got 16 points.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden maybe a little too flashy there, and that's...
And so it's Seattle, riding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one. And we've got more in 2K Sports coming your way after this break. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Wade out there with Prez. And it's Big Daddy. Then there's Champ. And it's Cunningham in at the point guard position. Here's Allman. And there's the drive. And the layup's good off the glass. And the Sonics lead by 15.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Patterson against Cunningham. Pass to Keeling. Back to Cunningham. Here's Keeling. Shoots from the elbow. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Now Patterson. Here's the screen. Now here's Prez. Terry outside. Here's Allman. Great look there, but off target.
Shot didn't fall, but that play worked well to get a good look at the basket.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in.
Cunningham's shot is off.
And not a way to get out of a funk. He needs to be looking for good, solid, more efficient shots. Not the wild one he took there. Coaching staff would like some more shots from that range.
Big group substitution here for Seattle. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks very much. Was able to listen on what David Adelman went over with his team. Told his guys, focus up right now. Everybody needs to be on the same page out there. Let's go out there and take this game right now. Big words, guys.
All right, David, thanks. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Seattle.
They're looking to attack and transition every time down the floor, just wearing the defense thin at this point.
Well, they've been fantastic tonight, really enforcing giveaways and getting scores on the other end. I mean, you get a few more possessions like that, your confidence grows, and you win that turnover battle.
Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. From deep three-point land, and it's Jemison with the rebound. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. And the basket by the great.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Confidence is sensational, and it feels like no one is going to stop him tonight from scoring.
Here's Keeling. He's guarded by Chandler. Pulls it up. Chandler with the...